birthday today, so you guys can wish me. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you. क्या तैयारी की? देखिए, मैं एग्जैक्टली नहीं बता सकता कि ये सारी चीज़ें हैं जिसको हमें जहन में रखना है जब हम किसी कैरेक्टर की तैयारी करते हैं। बॉटम लाइन ये है कि आपको इन योर हेड यू हैव टू थिंक दैट यू हैव द अथॉरिटी टू प्ले दैट कैरेक्टर। तो जितनी सारी चीज़ें लगती हैं वो रिसर्च, डायरेक्टर से बात करना, बहुत ज़्यादा हमें एग्जैक्टली पता होता है जब हम रिसर्च कर रहे होते हैं कि हमें क्या नहीं करना है, क्या करना है, इसलिए हम फिल्म बनाते हैं। तो वो एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए वी हैव अटेम्प्टेड टू मेक दिस फिल्म एंड यू गाइस हैव सीन द ट्रेलर एंड आई होप दैट यू हैव लाइक्ड इट। और बहुत शिद्दत से, बहुत मेहनत से हमने ये फिल्म बनाई है और मैं बहुत श्योर हूँ कि आप सबको ये फिल्म बहुत अच्छी लगेगी।
सुशांत, कोलकाता से जुड़ी सबसे पहली मेमोरी आपकी क्या है और कोलकाता का कौन सा खाना आपको सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद है?
बहुत सारा खाना, मैं बहुत बड़ा फूडी हूँ, तो मिष्टी दही। और दिवाकर और मैं पहले कुछ फिल्म शूट होने से 6 महीने पहले एक बार गए थे कलकत्ता में, और उन्होंने मुझे सारी चीज़ें बताई जो कि बहुत ही कलकत्ता से जुड़ी हुई। तो उसमें एक फूड बहुत ही अहम हिस्सा था। तो वो जो 6 कोर्स मील होते हैं जिसमें आप जंप नहीं कर सकते सीधे 6th मील पे, तो वो सारी चीज़ें मैंने खाई हैं, मिष्टी दही एंड ऑल द मिठाईज एंड ऑल द माछ भात एंड एवरीथिंग। आई सीरियसली लव देम।
और कोलकाता से जुड़ी सबसे पहली मेमोरी आपकी?
मेरी पहली मेमोरी आई वुड से कि बहुत ही अनफॉर्चुनेट रहा कि मैं पहले कभी कलकत्ता से ज़्यादा जुड़ा नहीं इस फिल्म के पहले, लेकिन हमने बहुत मेहनत की इस फिल्म के रिसर्च के दौरान। जब मैं और दिवाकर और पूरी टीम हम कलकत्ता गए थे और काफ़ी मेहनत की, और दिवाकर उन्होंने मुझे सारी चीज़ें बताई और बहुत ही बारीकियाँ बताई, और आई स्टे देयर फॉर लाइक क्वाइट अ फ्यू डेज, और मैंने अपना होमवर्क किया एंड तो अभी मुझे लगता है कि मैं एक बंगाली हूँ।
सुशांत, आरजे आलोक हियर फ्रॉम एएफएम सेंटर, हैप्पी बर्थडे।
थैंक यू सो मच। हमने ट्वीट पे आज बात की, आज सुबह
आज मॉर्निंग शो में विश भी किया था।
थैंक यू सो मच।
सवाल मेरा ये है कि जो सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर थी उसका इस फिल्म में क्या हिस्सा दिखाया गया, अगर आप उसके बारे में हमें थोड़ा बताना चाहें।
सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर, मैंने जो अपनी होमवर्क की है फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर तक ही की है, तो ये सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर के लिए मुझे अपने डायरेक्टर को बुलाना पड़ेगा। कैन वी प्लीज हैव मिस्टर दिवाकर बैनर्जी ऑन स्टेज प्लीज। वॉर 2 के बारे में क्वेश्चन से आलोक, क्या अपना क्वेश्चन प्लीज आप।
दिवाकर, फिल्म में सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर के बारे में क्या एग्जैक्टली क्या सिग्निफिकेंस है उसका, अगर आप हमें बताएं।
देखिए, ब्योमकेश एक डिटेक्टिव कहानी है। अब डिटेक्टिव क्राइम के बिना डिटेक्टिव नहीं जी सकता। जहाँ पे अपराध नहीं होगा वहाँ पे डिटेक्टिव की रोजी रोटी नहीं चलेगी। अब सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर के टाइम पे कलकत्ता में क्या हुआ कि कलकत्ता में क्राइम का नेचर बदल गया। सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर के लिए कलकत्ता वर्ल्ड हिस्ट्री की स्टेज पे आ गया था। बर्मा से जापान इंडिया में एंट्री लेने की कोशिश कर रहा था, एयर रेड्स हो रहे थे, बम गिर रहे थे शहर में। साथ ही साथ शहर में जापानीज स्पाइज का एक रिंग फैल रहा था। अंग्रेज लोग और इंडियन जो अंग्रेज़ों के साथ थे वो उसको रोकने की कोशिश कर रहे थे। साथ ही साथ हमारी जो आज़ादी की लड़ाई चल रही थी वो भी आग पकड़ रही थी। और इसी में कलकत्ता क्योंकि एक पोर्ट सिटी था, द नेचर ऑफ क्राइम स्टार्टेड चेंजिंग। द डॉक्स, द डॉकयार्ड गैंग्स, द narcotic gangs, the underworld, it started evolving into a new kind of crime. And इस कहानी में हम ब्योमकेश को देखते हैं कि कलकत्ता जो इतिहास की कगार पे खड़ा हुआ है और चेंज हो रहा है, और इंडिया जो चेंज हो रहा है, और जो क्राइम का नेचर चेंज हो रहा है, उसमें एक नौजवान डिटेक्टिव अपना पहला केस सॉल्व कर रहा है। तो सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर के लिए कलकत्ता का नेचर चेंज हुआ, कलकत्ता का शहर चेंज हुआ, कलकत्ता की इकोनॉमी चेंज हुई, कलकत्ता का क्राइम चेंज हुआ, और एक नए तरह का डिटेक्टिव आया जिसका नाम था ब्योमकेश बख्शी। इसलिए इसका जोड़ है। It's totally inspired and based on and adapted from the works of Sharadindu Banerjee. But Koi Bhi Kahani, when it starts as a literary piece and transits into a cinematic piece from, the page to the film, there is a necessary change. There is a necessary evolution it needs to go through. It's gone through that. And that's how it has changed. But the source is Sharadindu Banerjee.
Hi Sushant, this is Urvi here. Yeah. Hi. First of all, wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Sushant, were you ever skeptical to play this character since it has a very different kind of a look and you had to experiment with your look itself?
No, it's just not of look. There are many things that you think of as an actor when you say yes to a film. And the first thing that I look to is whether it's challenging for me. And that's the only reason why I sign a film. Because as I said just now, having so many conversations with Mr. Dibakar Banerjee, I got to know that this film is not about these many things. So what is it about is why he was making a film and why I was fascinated for this film. And that's why I did this. So that was a challenge, and that's precisely the reason why I did this film. And hopefully, during the process, I did my research, I gave it my best, and I felt the character. I thought that I have this authority to play Byomkesh on screen, and hopefully it translates to what audience see it and what they feel about the film. Thank you.
I would like to compliment on to that we both of us realize that we are taking... Bollywood has a tradition of representing young men in a certain way. And this kind of flies in the face of all of that. And perhaps the coolness of this guy is the fact that he's completely ordinary. He's not a fashion plate. He's not even contemporary. He's from 1943, which we think is some बाप दादों का ज़माना. लेकिन हमारे बाप और हमारे दादा भी कभी जवान थे और उनका भी दिल धड़कता था, वो भी प्यार करते थे, वो भी एडवेंचर करते थे, वो भी मारामारी करते थे, वो भी गालियाँ देते थे, वो भी लव लेटर्स लिखते थे. उसमें कोई तब्दीली नहीं हुई है. सो आई थिंक वी टुक ह्यूज कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क्स एंड पुश्ड Byomkesh's look and styling to something that the Indian Hindi film audience has never seen before. At the same time, if you see the trailer, the tone and style of the tone and feel of the film, the mood of the film is completely contemporary. So that's how we are trying to go for it. And I really hope it catches on because एक ही तरह के representation बार-बार सारे हीरो एक दूसरे के क्लोन्स लगने चालू हो जाते हैं. उससे क्या होता है कि वैरायटी नहीं होती और हम खुद नई तरह की कहानियाँ नए तरह के लुक्स के साथ एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं कर सकते. तो देखते हैं क्या होता है.
हेलो.
See, the whole point is to, if we as actors, we don't completely get into the skin of the characters. That's what I feel, that's my personal opinion. What we do is when we start building a character, we see what are the things that are common between me and the character, and that's the end. And then we work on all those different things that are not similar between me as my idea of my personality and the character, and we work on that. So that's the binary state. And we keep on swinging between me, my idea of my own personality and the binary state. So that's the deal when we are actually, every day of the shoot, we're trying to be the character and feel what the character needs to feel. So yes, I would say that I've been trying my best while shooting for this film, and I feel while shooting for this film and while interacting with Dibakar, I have learned about acting much more than what I had done in the last 8 years of my acting career. So I hope, I have evolved, that's for sure. But then I just hope and pray that you guys also see it and actually appreciate the film.
Yeah. Hello, Sushant. In the middle. Yeah, happy birthday first.
Thank you so much. Have you got the gift for me?
It was a wonderful trailer. I'm a Bengali. I'm a big fan of Byomkesh Bakshi and Sharadindu Bandyopadhyay. I thoroughly enjoyed it. My question is to you that the film tagline says that expected the unexpected. So what kind of expectation you have from the film and what you have unexpected while shooting for this film?
जो expectations वाली part है वो तो मेरी खुद की expectations थी कि मैं क्योंकि जब मैंने स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ी थी तो I found it very challenging because it was not very similar to what I think of myself. So that was the expected part कि ये क्या होगा. The unexpected part is when I signed the film was how people will react to it. So that's the unexpected part according to my opinion. And I hope and I think Dibaka would say what's the expected.
Why I expect the unexpected? Why Sushant, not somebody else? I mean, he paid me. I mean, I ask actors to pay me, and they come and act in my films. I mean, that's the way.
Okay, I also auditioned for this film for
I mean,
3 days.
you think the kind of films I make, they pay me money? No. Nobody pays me money. The actor does. Come on. No, the reason why Sushant is that I've been trying to go against the grain all my life. It started with my parents, went to my school, and now it's happening with the kind of films that I do. You see, when we think of a detective, we think of a slightly older man with glasses who thinks, and he's always right, and he can see things that nobody else can. But that's not the detective. That's an impression of a detective. A detective can be anyone who has a special way of thinking. Byomkesh in this film is out on his first case. As Sharadindu Banerjee has said, Byomkesh is 23, 24. He's just come out of university. In 1943 Calcutta, where everybody is heading for a job as a clerk in a boxwala company or in some institute as a teacher, उस समय की जो छोटे-छोटे options होते थे नौकरी के, वो सब कर रहे हैं. वहाँ पे एक middle class लड़का जिसके माँ बाप नहीं है, जो अकेला है, जो बेकार है, जो अभी यूनिवर्सिटी से निकला है, why will he want to be a detective? Because he is different from the others. He starts thinking different from the others. He does not fit in. I think the best thing about Sushant that I like is Sushant does not fit in. He is this upcoming star. He's tremendous, tremendously popular. The women gush about him. He's good looking. And he's sort of slowly getting more and more famous. And he's everything that Bollywood wants to project as a typical Bollywood star. What I like about Sushant is that Sushant is none of this. Sushant is an extremely methodical, is an extremely inward looking, is an extremely quiet, actually shy person who is just concentrating on his acting. At the same time, he's fiercely ambitious, which he hides because you don't let your ambition be seen. And all these things are common with Byomkesh. Byomkesh is not flamboyant on the surface. Byomkesh is eccentric. Now, Sushant is eccentric. Not many people know. Sushant will not come to the set. Sushant will refuse to act if he hasn't had 3 or 4 days with the scene, with his bloody register where he'll make those 100 comments on every scene. Then he'll look at them, then he'll discuss them with me. Then he'll rehearse them 5 times. Then he'll forget the rehearsal and then he'll come into the set and then he'll do something. So there are eccentricities of Sushant which nobody knows because Sushant, projects himself as this lovely, young, very, very nice, malleable, likable Bollywood guy. He's not that. He's actually very dark kind of a guy. So these are the things that work and synergize well with Byomkesh's character, who apparently looks like, this is a good-looking guy. Maybe I could talk to him. You go up and talk to him and fart. He talks to you and you get a slap on your face. He's so rude. He's so eccentric. So that's what I liked. Another thing, what I like about Sushant is that his ability to deliver understatement in dramatic scene after dramatic scene is quite rare in Bollywood. Because in Bollywood, our style of acting somehow over the last 20 years has developed into overstatement, has developed into shouting, has developed into overacting, you know. I think Sushant is continuously trying to underact. He's continuously trying to be subtle. And for a detective in 1943 Calcutta, this quality of acting is extremely important. And last but not the least, not many people know about Sushant. Just as not many people know about Byomkesh. Sushant is famous. People know about Sushant the actor and all that, but there is an enigma about him. Even I don't know him very well. We don't know each other personally very well. We work, we talk about work, and we come to the set, we have endless conversations. We spent better part of a year together, but his personal life is a mystery. And what he thinks is a mystery. So that quality about Sushant is extremely attractive to a director. If you want to have a hero who's got depths that the audience can discover during the film. That's what I think.